EastEnders Avani Nandra Hart gets a huge shock next week, when she finds out that she is having a baby. Avani feels troubled, and with both her parents preoccupied, she confides in Barney that she thinks she could be pregnant. The pair secretly head to Harry's barn, where she takes the test that confirms her deepest fears. Avani's pregnant, and it looks like Joel is the dad, confirms our EastEnders insider. Barney does his best to support her, but what poor Avani really needs right now is some guidance from her family. Seeking her mom's support, Avani attempts to tell Priya about her pregnancy, but she can't find the right time. It's not long before she gains the listening ear of her grandma though, when eagle-eyed Suki spots Avani browsing a family planning website. Opening up to Suki, Avani bravely announces that she plans to have a termination. After the online bullying that Joel put her through, there's no way Avani wants to have his baby, our source explains. She's been through so much recently, and dealing with a baby on top of her trauma is the last thing she needs. Luckily, despite only being a young teenager, she's headstrong, and voices her choice to end the pregnancy. Tensions are already at boiling point in the Panasar house after matriarch Suki was informed of her estranged daughter Ash's engagement via social media, prompting her to fume that her daughter doesn't care about her. Next week, after continuing to snap at Vinny, Suki's rage towards him escalates when she finds out that he secretly plans to sneak off to Ash's engagement party, sparking a nasty row. Suki feels betrayed that Vinny would go to his sister's party, but when she kicks off, he dishes out some harsh home truths, says our insider. He criticizes her parenting, and she takes it hard. Later, as Vinny slips away to the party, distracted Suki meets with the Granthi to discuss Avani's pregnancy and makes up with her wife, Eve, who was hurt by her previous icy demeanor. But as Avani confides in Barney about her reasoning for not keeping the baby, will she go through with her plans, or can her mind be changed? Avani faces teen pregnancy bombshell as Panasar family implodes. Next week on EastEnders, a devastating secret threatens to turn young Avani Nandra Hart's world upside down. As she struggles under the crushing weight of an unexpected pregnancy, the troubled teen finds herself grappling with fear, shame, and the daunting decision of what to do next. All while the Panasar household is already hanging by a thread. This emotionally explosive storyline is set to bring seismic changes to Albert Square, as secrets unravel, family loyalties are tested, and one young woman faces the most difficult choice of her life. A life-changing discovery. Avani has been quietly battling anxiety and uncertainty for days. Feeling unwell and emotionally off balance, she's overwhelmed by the sinking fear that she might be pregnant. With both her parents, Priya and Ravi, distracted by their own lives, Avani turns to the only person she trusts with her secret, Barney. The pair sneak away to Harry's barn, where Avani takes a pregnancy test in silence. The result confirms her worst fears. She's pregnant. Avani's pregnant, reveals an EastEnders insider, and all signs point to Joel being the father. It's a gut-wrenching blow for Avani, especially after the traumatic online bullying she endured from Joel. What should have been a private issue becomes even more painful, tangled in the memories of manipulation, pressure, and emotional abuse. Alone and afraid, but determined. Though Barney tries his best to comfort her, Avani's heart aches for real support, from her mother, from her family, from someone who can help her figure out what to do next. She attempts to speak to Priya about her pregnancy, desperate for guidance, but she struggles to find the right words, or the right moment. In a household filled with tension and distractions, Avani's voice is drowned out. But just when she begins to feel invisible, someone notices. Suki steps in, a silent support. Suki Panasar, Avani's perceptive grandmother, catches sight of her looking at family planning information online. In a rare moment of maternal tenderness, Suki sits her granddaughter down and asks what's going on. For the first time, Avani speaks her truth out loud. She's pregnant, and she's planning to have a termination. After what Joel did, there's no way she wants to carry his child, explains our source. She's been humiliated, hurt, and made to feel worthless. This baby isn't a symbol of new life, it's a reminder of her trauma. Though still a teenager, Avani shows an extraordinary level of emotional maturity. She's scared, yes. Conflicted, absolutely. But she also knows what's right for her. And in a rare turn, Suki listens. She doesn't judge. She simply allows Avani to speak. Suki's own chaos spirals. But even as she offers Avani quiet strength, Suki's own world is spiraling. Still raw from the news that her estranged daughter Ash is engaged, and that she found out via social media, Suki's pain manifests as rage. In her fury, she lashes out at Vinny, whose ongoing efforts to hold the family together are met with cutting remarks. But when she discovers he's planning to sneak off to Ash's engagement party behind her back, her anger reaches boiling point. She sees it as betrayal, our source reveals. She feels Vinny has chosen Ash over her, even after all the sacrifices she's made. But what really wounds her is when Vinny finally fires back, and holds up a mirror to her own failings. Vinny's words cut deep. He accuses her of emotional manipulation, of failing as a mother, of pushing everyone away. For once, Suki is left speechless, the fire in her eyes dulled by the sting of truth. Love, loss, and Eve. Later, while Vinny slips away to the party, Suki is left alone, emotionally raw. But instead of stewing in anger, she reaches out to the one person who has always seen the real her, Eve. Their recent rift has left Eve feeling rejected and hurt by Suki's cold behavior. But in this quiet moment, Suki finally lets her guard down. She opens up about Avani, about the pregnancy, about the pressure of trying to keep the family from falling apart. She needs Eve more than she realizes, says our insider. And in this moment, we finally see the vulnerable Suki, the one behind all the power plays and sharp remarks. The woman who just wants to do right by her family. Avani's choice, a voice for herself. Back at the barn, Avani continues to confide in Barney. As she reflects on what happened with Joel, and the emotional scars he left behind, she becomes more certain in her decision. Keeping the baby would feel like giving him more power over me, she tells Barney. And I'm done letting him control how I feel. Her words are brave, honest, and heartbreaking. But they also carry a sense of agency that's rare for someone her age. The question is, will she be supported? Or will someone try to change her mind? A community on the edge. As the pregnancy news slowly begins to ripple through the Panasar circle, tensions threaten to explode. Priya, if and when she finds out, may struggle to accept her daughter's decision. Ravi, already known for his volatile temper, could react unpredictably. And Joel? He may have more trouble headed his way than he realizes. But right now, the most important thing is that Avani is finding her voice, and standing by it. This isn't a story about fear, says our source. It's a story about power, and trauma, and healing. Avani is determined not to let her past define her future. And whether she goes through with determination or not, it'll be her choice. What comes next, and what's at stake? As EastEnders gears up for another emotionally charged week, here's what viewers can expect. Will Suki continue to support Avani through the next stage of her decision, or will family pressure interfere? Can Eve and Suki mend their relationship for good, or will old wounds reopen? Will Priya find out before it's too late, and how will she react? And could Joel's past abuse finally come to light, turning the village against him? This powerful storyline is set to challenge characters and viewers alike, bringing up real conversations about teen pregnancy, consent, family pressure, and emotional resilience. Avani is about to make the most important decision of her young life. And no matter what path she chooses, it's clear she won't walk it alone, not if Suki, Barney, and perhaps even Eve have anything to do with it. Final thoughts. A new era of strength in Walford. Avani's pregnancy bombshell isn't just another twist. It's a story of survival, self-worth, and reclaiming power in the aftermath of abuse. With outstanding performances and razor-sharp writing, EastEnders is proving once again why it remains one of the UK's most fearless dramas. As secrets unravel, relationships are tested, and decisions are made, the Panasar family faces a new reckoning, and Avani just might be the one to lead them through it.